They look to claim their 6th title, Charles, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
And they are so used to being successful. They expect it. And remember, they were in this game just 2 seasons ago. That was Super Bowl 54 down in Miami. Had a 10-point lead in the 4th quarter, but watched it slip away. They'd love nothing more than to erase those memories and add a 6th trophy to their case back in San Francisco.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn to either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Flush to his right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
57. Mike, 57.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Lance. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners will add to their 1st quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bengals.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Brandon Wilson to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bengals nothing.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
57's Mike 57.
Working from the gun. Lance.
That's to the right side. Complete to Kittle.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Nice, sweetheart.
Lance, a give now to Sherman.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Lance drops this one down to Sherman. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
At the 16-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He will push his way down to about the 14. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with third and just a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they'll try and run for the first with Sherman.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
On first down, Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Brings up second and 10 at the Bengals' 11-yard line.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On second down now. It's Mitchell. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the 49ers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Makes the score Niners 21. Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. To return it, Darius Phillips.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
On third down, Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins, the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 57's the mark.
Lance now on first down.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first and 10, here's Lance.
And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Here's Lance. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
23-yard line.
50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Minus 57. 57's run. He's timing you. 57's the mark.
Again, it's Lance.
Over the middle, complete. That's more. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Mark 55. Mark black shot. You don't want to pick up the ball. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, man. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Slice. 97. 55.
From the gun, it's Lance.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Gold is able to put it through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Open man is Chase, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're going to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2nd and 20.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Oh, good move.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 27 yards. And the Niners are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Niners 31, Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Burrow. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. 57.
Lance now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Complete. This is Mitchell. Pushing his way through. Touchdown. Elijah Mitchell. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Let's put that team on the buses.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 11. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, alert 3.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Escaping the pressure. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah there to make the grab. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And all the way down to the 9.
Let's go. Do it.
A big play there for the Niners.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Lance looking to throw it.
Flush to his right. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners are moving closer to a 6th Super Bowl title. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Makes the score Niners 45, Bengals 14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Here we go. Switch.
Now Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, You don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 29, Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence? And they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now Lance again. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
On one, ready? 12, 12, 12.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And look at this for the 2nd straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 18-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Lance.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.